All right, real question. If triple support is so strong, why are people still losing with it? On paper, it looks perfect. There's more heals, there's more survivability, there's more alts. It looks like it's one of those comps that should automatically win you the game, but it's not. And the reason is simple. Healing alone does not win games. It's applying pressure. And trust me, I fully understand why players are starting to default to triple support. It feels like the safe pick. You're not instantly dying. The health bars are not jumping as frantic as they were. Like mentally, that feels good for healers, even though the objective isn't moving because we're not killing anything. When rank starts to feel chaotic, most players don't know what to do. They don't know how to counter, so they're looking for stability, and that's where triple support comes in. You can make smaller mistakes and not get punished immediately. You're not getting called out for being a bad healer when there's three of you guys. It's hard to tell who sucks at healing when there's three of you guys, especially like in lower and mid ranks where focus fire is inconsistent. Them fights will last forever, so they feel more comfortable running triple support because sustain feels strong to them. That's why players start associating triple support with winning, but that's where the problem starts. Now, what's the big issue with triple support? Why is it such a problem to run? The real problem isn't the healing output, it's the damage. Running triple support is obviously going to lower your damage output because there's only 2 DPS now, or there's only 1 DPS if you're running 2 tanks and 3 supports. But because the damage is so inconsistent when it comes to healers, so instead of burst damage, the damage comes out a lot slower. It comes out in waves, so the fights start to drag on. Everybody's getting low, but there's nobody who can close out on those kills. You're just offsetting ults and managing cooldowns. But when nobody's dying on the other team, nothing changes. Your team's not gaining space. You don't create a numbers advantage, and you're not moving the point forward. You end up just rotating alts and trying to see who has more support alts in their back pocket, and the game doesn't move. Nobody's dying. And going back off it really revolves around tempo. Triple support really slows the game down because your pushes are taking longer. You guys are taking longer to take space. Kills are taking longer to come by, and the payload's not moving. And that slows the pace down, but it's actually helping the other team, where if they lost a player or somebody dies over it, they have enough time to regroup. That player can walk all the way back from their spawn back to the fight because there's just not enough damage output to kill anybody else because we have 3 healers. So when the fights, like when you guys lose a fight as a triple support, you have lost everything. There is no burst damage, or there is no team wipe pressure that you have to regain that momentum. Like healing is keeping you guys alive, but pressure is what's going to keep moving it forward. You guys die and it starts over from scratch. You don't have enough damage to combat losing everything. Quick pause here. If you ever played a game of Marvel Rivals and you see one of your teammates struggling and you see them sneak off and be the third triple support, let me know down below. Hit that like button, man. I want to know, do y'all think a lot of people run the triple support because they struggling? And trust me, as you start to rank up, triple support does not hold up as well as it does in the lower tank. Stronger teams and higher ranks are not fighting against your healing. They fight timing. Like their damage is landing at the same exact time. They're diving the same exact target. There's just more communication and more coordination as the ranks go up. And that's where triple support really starts to struggle. Because once their supports are gone, they don't have enough damage to even make you want to take a step back. There's no fear in dying to a triple support setup. Once I kill those supports, I'm not afraid of anybody else. I'm not afraid of a tank walking us down without a healer. I'm not afraid of them diving without a healer. Like once triple supports gets his shit pushed in, it starts to unravel real quick. Now don't get me wrong, triple support can work, but I feel like you got to check off a couple of boxes for it to work for your team. One, you got to have a real kill potential on your team. You got to have somebody who can actually turn damage into elimination. We don't need just somebody who has a bunch of damage with no final hits. Next, you need better coordination. With more supports means more support alts. You would think, oh, that's a great, beautiful thing to have, more support alts. But if you're not communicating with your other supports, you guys are double alting, you're kind of negating the reason to be running triple support. Thirdly, is you're going to have cleaner positioning. You can't just have a support all the way in the back, and now he gets taken out, and now you're back down to 2 healers, but now it's a 5v6. So position really, really matters. You can't have all your healers stuck in the same category or the same area, and they get dove, and then they're dead. Okay? But everybody remembers they played one game, and triple support just smoked the team, and now they think that every time they start losing, triple support is the answer. And that's when triple support becomes not a strategy, but it becomes autopilot. They think it's going to win every game because it worked in the last one. But like we said, the higher you start to climb, this triple support shit really starts to hit the fan. It's not because like healing gets weaker, but because people start actually punishing those mistakes. Like higher ranked players are gonna punish you for being out of position. They're gonna see that you went triple support, and they're gonna dive the shit out of you because there's no fear. I'm not afraid of getting wiped out by 1 DPS and 3 healers. So it just doesn't work versus better comps. When people actually learn to counter triple support, it becomes a fucking nightmare. But hey, man, that's just my take. I'm just a random guy on YouTube who plays this game. Now, I'm not anti-healing. I love being healed, but I also like winning. And I don't like people trying to hide in a support role because they were struggling somewhere else. But healing does keep you alive. And yeah, pressure wins games. If you want more breakdowns like this, simple and honest, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm your boy, Hybrid. I'm out of here. Peace.